Alright. Alright, so I couldn't do the grinding off stream because again I forgot, but they just carry on with reading all the available dialogue and then agonizing over who to spend my one precious bond point on with 3 people to choose from. Come on! My day would have been better than yours since you got food poisoning from McDonald's. Damn. Hope you get well soon though. I can't remember the last time I've gotten food poisoning from something. Let's see, so then... Okay, so there are those guys there, library. Alright, well it's gonna take me forever to decide, so let me just start reading from here. I just got back from my evening ride. There's nothing like riding a bike. The wind just blows your troubles right off you. I guess you could say that feeling is pretty much my way of life. That was quite the match we had there. Yeah, I pretty much one-shot your ass. Thanks for accepting my challenge. Let's do it again sometime. Domination quartz with force and a 200 powered S-craft. Ooh. Trivialize anything. For now, at least. Like, definitely something to consider taking into harder boss fights going forward. Because if you can just, like, trivialize, like, a good chunk of the boss's HP, you won't have to deal with potential BS, like, down the line, because you're ending the fight that much faster. Yeah, Domination was a 2x attacker craft one for the first one in the battle. It's amazing on Laura. Oh yeah, it's pretty much amazing on anyone with like anything high scale, with anything that's high scaled. Just slap on force, any extra quartz you have with extra strength on it that doesn't completely ruin their flexibility in battle. Should the battle go beyond turn 1, and you're set. Anyways. Looks like Angie's back. Perfect timing too. I just finished up here. Guess it's time to break out the cake I brought in today. I just finished up, so her time couldn't be more perfect. They having cake? Laura's got some ridiculous strength. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let me see. Who has like? Ah, so triple S scaling. And then there's Emma with but she's like magic though. Yeah, so roughly between Laura and Milliam there. Oh yeah, I forgot about Crow too. Although his stats are kind of evened out a little bit given his orbit lines. Oh yeah, I'm also having a lot of fun just putting actually wait, which was the Master Quartz again for that? Oh yeah, I'm having a lot of fun like when I just wanna no-brain clear some trash mobs basically. Just slap on force, domination, and then just use Gale. And then just clear out the trash mobs. Oh, it's so satisfying. Gotta love the endgame brokenness of every Trails game. The lacrosse club has come a long way since the beginning of the year. There's nothing more for us to do but help create a memorable festival. Of course, we don't want to take the spotlight off of you first years. This festival is yours to define. We second years are willing to lend a hand, but you first years are really the stars of the festival. Together, we should be able to create something to remember. Looks like the lacrosse club is gonna be just fine next year with Lisa and Ferris around. Teresia and I don't even have half a year left before we graduate, but it's nice to leave the club in such good hands. That's definitely a weight off my shoulders. Don't know if it will work on Emma S-Craft because magic. I believe it should. Because, remember the wording, like... Actually, wait, who did I put domination? Oh, yeah. It says attack and craft. It doesn't matter if it's like a magic scaling or a strength scaling one, as long as it's an attack or craft. So basically, no arts. So if it's like anything on the craft list, fair game, regardless of how it scales. Elliot and I were bouncing ideas off each other, but nothing really seemed to stick out in the end. And I think the same thing would happen if, I think the same thing would happen even if we got the rest of the class in on it too. Huh. Maybe we need to step back and rethink our approach. Stuff like that can be weird sometimes. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty explicit as it is, like... If it's a craft, regardless of how it scales, it'll do double damage. Coming up with a good idea for this festival is harder than I thought. Especially when all the other classes and clubs have started preparing. It makes me feel the need to rush things along. But the last thing we want to do is panic and end up with something really boring though. I think I'll have to throw in the towel and admit defeat here. I'm totally clueless on what we should do at this point. We really need to get something figured out by tonight though. And then they all come up like, oomph. You know what I mean? Yeah, no. Nope, not getting it out. Come on, our whole class is supposed to work on our event. Try to explain it in a way a normal person could understand. Oh my god. During the festival, not only will we be serving food, but the cafeteria will double as a rest area too. It's always a special kind of lively here during the festival, so my husband and I are really looking forward to it. Not that he'll ever admit it. What will be the best way to decorate the cafeteria? What? You don't think I'm going to decorate it myself, do you? The girl from the student council asked me to think about decorations. So that's what I'm doing. Reluctantly. We're going to have quite a few visitors, so we'll need to decorate over here too. Not that I care. I'm only worrying about decorations because some girl from the student council asked me to. Okay, whatever you say, sir. Hey, I heard you went into that old schoolhouse again for another investigation. All that investigating you're doing is getting me curious about that place. No matter how many times people explore it or try to figure things out, seems like it never gets any less mysterious. All that's come out of it is that suit of armor George is looking into. I wonder why that is. Okay, we read the Imperial Chronicle. Let's buy some battle scopes just in case. I know that's eating into the Mira fund that I just built up, but just in case. But yeah, this much Mira with however much I'll get from reselling old gear and exchanging, well, okay, maybe not that Sepith mass, but with whatever extra Sepith I have here, should be able to cover costs for the next field study. If not, I'm gonna pray that Elliot makes it to my next field study. No spoilers on that, please. Oh, Ferris, my sister supreme, your expression of late stirs with an indestructible and enormous pride within me. One could readily liken it to the serene radiance given off by snow as it melts under the gentle sunlight. Rejoice, Ferris. Join your brother in his carnival of unending joy. Do you ever stop being so aggravating? How must you bother me whenever Sarifa's too busy for your nonsense? Why must he blow everything out of proportion? Just because Sarifa is currently occupied doesn't give him carte blanche? Carte blanche to bother me. You've grown rather fond of the lacrosse club, have you not? This calls for a celebration. What say you to enjoying some tea at the salon? Nothing but the finest, of course. Oh my god. I wonder where Sarifa is. Oh boy. I finished writing up the prologue for the plot outline you gave me. Oh no, she was the one that wrote it. Oh no. I might have gotten a bit carried away with my own interpretation of some of the no! No! Dorothy! With my own interpretation of some of the scenes now. Warn me in advance, just how graphic does it get? We may have to sort out some issues here. I'll leave coming up with ideas to you for now, Rean. Got it. I'm used to writing stuff explicitly for women of similar tastes, so this is turning out to be a little tricky. But with our powers combined, I'm sure it's going to turn out great. Oh my god, good luck, Ella. You have to join a writing club whose only member is actually, what's the word for authors that like writing boy love stuff? Fujoshi, was it? Oh my god. It seems as though a girl in class 7 and I may be kindred spirits. My crystal ball tells me that she will play a part in something far greater than we can know. Not only that, I've caught her speaking to a black cat more than once. Yeah, my suspicions. Exactly. Fate seems to have many hardships in store for the poor girl. I hope someday she'll feel like talking about it at least. Well, I thought I sensed a kindred spirit. Perhaps we aren't as similar as I initially thought. Your taste in literature is quite questionable after being with Dorothy for so long. I mean... Oh wait, no, that's the same line. Never mind. Towa not here? Oh yeah. Towa wanted me to meet her... Towa wanted to meet me in the computer room, didn't she? I should get going to the second floor of the main building. Alright, okay, so we're all done with this one. Now off to the library. Oh my, so late already. Perhaps I let myself get a little too wrapped up in my research. Allow me to tell you everything I was working on as my way of saying thanks for reminding me of the time. No thanks. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot to mute the mic. Now that you know the time, I couldn't possibly ask you to give up so much of it. Class 1's operetta is quite elaborate, you see. The background research alone is a rather demanding task. However, I accepted their request willingly, so I have to make sure that I live up to their expectations. Oh boy. I'm planning on opening up the library during the festival and setting up a little picture book corner for children. I've done it for years now, and it usually draws a decent number of visitors. I should probably start thinking about which books to put out this year. Now then, which books are really going to put smiles on those kids' faces? I took some time to research previous festivals and their events. There are many that could potentially work, but our numbers don't do us any favors, and some are too similar to what other classes are planning. We may have reached an unfortunate impasse here. The student council president called on you, didn't she? Try to cajole an idea or two out of her, would you? Okay, useless. We're running out of time, but let's not give up just yet. I'm sure there's an idea out there that's the perfect fit for us. We just need to keep looking, that's all. Actually, any new stuff here? Yeah, that's it. Alright, library's done. Okay. Now off to the... Smoke trailing far into the clear blue sky. That right there, to me, that's fall. It'll be pretty cold by the time the Academy Festival rolls around, so make sure you don't get sick. Only gonna get colder as we get deeper into the season. Be careful and dress warm so you don't end up sick. There's at least all by ourselves. Okay, so wait, who's our bomb stuff again? Elisa, Crow, and Milliam. Oh. I'd like to get closer with Elisa's Bond 5, but it's also gonna take forever to raise Millium and Crows if I don't spend time, or if I don't give them any attention, or enough attention. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to just play through all, or read all 3 of them and see which ones I like out of all of them. Regardless of Elisa waifu bias. I've gotta admit, I'd like to see real racehorses in action. Right, let's go get some permission. Oh wait, whoops. Okay, I'll go get permission for us, then it's off to the races. Literally. You know what they say, better strike while the iron's hot. If I truly desire to spread the joy of riding, the researching courses is of the utmost importance. It may behoove me to visit Heimdall and study the races they conduct there. I can't think of a better use for our next free day. No, we'll have to wait on that. Okay, so that... Now I just need to swing by the garden. We're planning on selling some of our produce during the festival. It's the perfect way to show off all of the wonderful things we've raised here. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Okay, we'll check out... No, we'll check out the main building. Just, I need to remember not to go to the 2nd floor. Computer room. I've been asked to assist with the preparations for this month's field study. As the exact nature of my assistance is a military secret, I'm afraid that if I told you any more, I'd have to kill you. You just have to wait until the day of. Oh, okay. Okay. So nothing of note happened once you finished exploring the bottom floor. And as unsatisfying a conclusion it may be, we have no choice but to accept it for now. As such, I hereby declare the exploration of the old schoolhouse complete. My thanks for cooperating these past few months. The festival is drawing near too, so the old schoolhouse will remain off limits for a while. Oh, Mint gave the food to Makarov. Oh, how is it? Is he just gonna give the usual response? Oh, this isn't too bad, really. I heard you were gonna cook for me. I made my peace with Adios and braced for death, but you did good. Would you care for some tea? I would, actually. Thank you very much. The face direction. Hey, Mint. Thanks. I appreciate it. Sorry, would you say that again? Just a little louder? I don't think I heard you. Mint! What a brat. You know, I never noticed it before, but I think those two would make a good couple. I think I just came up with my greatest idea yet. Dude, are they actually? No way, dude. Dude, if I see the, no way. Min came along to celebrate Instructor Makarov's birthday. Celebrating with your family truly is a wonderful thing, isn't it? There's something about seeing those two together that makes me feel at ease. I'm sure that Instructor Makarov appreciates Mint's efforts to prepare a gift for him too. A girlfriend is just what he needs to keep his eating habits in check. The festival would probably be the best time to set them up. The spark should be flying in no time. This can either end poorly. No, I can see this ending poorly. But if by some miracle things work out, I'll be waiting with bated breath to see what happens with them in Cold Steel 2. Thinking back on last year's festival, there's one particular event that was conducted without express permission. And let me tell you, it hardly seemed appropriate for an on-campus event. They did at least exercise some degree of restraint. Besides, it wasn't my place to shepherd them. The festival is run by the students after all, not the faculty. The Academy's graduates certainly seem to enjoy it too. Regardless, even if we wished to prohibit that sort of event, we would not be able to. Are they talking about the... Ah, the flower! Oh, are you looking for Fee? She's taking a nap at the moment. She showed up talking about having to use her head too much today. I'll make sure to send her home before it gets dark, so don't you worry. I couldn't be happy to see Fee discovering that more and more things have importance to her. Huh. May the goddess be praised. Wait, did Fee have no. We're really struggling to come up with something, aren't we? Maybe inspiration will strike if I lie down. You're just looking for an excuse to sleep, aren't you? Perhaps. I'm tired after thinking all day. The rest is in your hands, Rean. Alright, Fee. Nighty-night. The Academy Festival is really meant to highlight the first years. It's tradition for each class to work together on their own festival event. It makes every year uniquely charming. Be sure that you make this year distinctively your own. The memories will last you the rest of your life. The second years are allowed to participate as well, and some clubs have set up their own festival events. But the spotlight is on you first years. Make it something you won't regret. Crows in here. Only... is that the home ec? Or no, that's the art room. Oh, that's Clara. Okay, so I imagine... yeah, so the rest of them are... excuse me, the rest of them are locked. Oh, this is like the first time I've seen her not working on something. I finally finished picking out which pieces to display during the festival. Now I won't hear a peep out of the instructors. Okay, time to get back to work. No, I wouldn't even bother with the festival, but they forced my hand. Oh well, now that I've taken care of lesson matters, I can get back to work. Wow. Anyone on the rooftop? Nope. Okay, so that about does it for all of the academy so far. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. How awkward is this gonna get between Kay and Rosine? Or is Rosine going to talk to them about the being a tour guide for the children for the festival? I'll be taking all the children to the Academy Festival next month. I hope to see all of you there. I'll be there, alright. In fact, how about the two of us? Oh my god, dude. Dude, what is this kid even, like... what is this kid even smoking? Holy shit. He really thinks he can just try to date someone that's, like... twice his age or something? I'm not sure about that. You and Rudy would be able to walk around on your own, but there are other younger children who need to be accompanied. As a sister, it's my duty to make sure that everyone can enjoy themselves. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Oh my god. Now I get it. He's got a crush on Rosine. And just look at that dumb look on his face. He's been acting suspicious for a while now. Oh man, I just got scared thinking about how Tasso will react to this. Oh boy. All my bragging about how I can cook ended up backfiring on me. Now I'm in charge of making Eastern tea cake things for my class's attraction. I don't even know how to make them, so I'll have to look up a recipe somewhere. Well, good luck, sir. Hey, Becky, how you doing? Turns out I'll be having a wee competition with Hugo at the festival.
I'll be selling yakisoba and I'll be selling crepes. Huh, just you wait, Hugo. You'll have a brass neck when I sell more than you.
A brass neck?
There's not a chance I'll lose this competition with Hugo. Just you wait, wee man. You'll have a brass neck when I sell more.
Oh my god.
The student council's impossibly busy thanks to the Academy Festival. Which reminds me, your class still hasn't submitted a thing, right, has it? Well, good luck with whatever you do. We'll be hoping for the best for you all.
Whoop. Alright, now what's going on over here? Wait, where's Celestin? Wait, what? This is so weird to see.
We servants are always busy this time of year. For instance, I had to double check who has permission to come home late, and then make sure their meals are prepared. However, it's all for the sake of supporting these hard-working students. I don't know about that. So I'll gladly put in the effort.
Oh wait, let's see.
But seeing everyone working so hard makes me happy I can support them in some way.
Alright, so what's Arifa doing here?
Now that summer has drawn to a close, I believe a change in menu is in order. As Master Vincent is quite keen on, foie gras, I think that's how it's pronounced. Perhaps I will serve it, atop of a truffle garnished, fillet steak. This dorm is as incredible as ever. I can't even imagine eating like that every day. Nobles tend to change their lifestyles with the seasons. It would be a derelict of me if I were not to think up of a new menu for a new season.
What about some juicy kebabs? Nah, that would be like peasant food to them, wouldn't it? Oh wait, I need to check in the church. So wait, where's Celestin then?
Rosine fits right in here these days. She gets along so well with the townsfolk and the children too. Part of me wishes that she would become an official sister and remain here in Trista with us forever. She truly has what it takes to become a sister. Come to think of it, I wonder why Rosine decided to enter a military academy in the first place. It's a rather surprising choice given her kind-hearted personality. She must have had some sort of reason.
You know, now that she just points it out like that, as obvious as it would look, in general, why would you go to a military academy just to find your calling as a sister of the church? Huh. You know, I wonder if they'll follow up on this in, Cold Steel 2 and stuff. Dude, dude, actually, you know what? Like, forget, like, character developments with, like, the main Class 7 cast and whoever is gonna come up. I wanna see how the rest of Trista develops over Cold Steel 2. I wanna see what happens to, like, Rosine and stuff. And so another day safely comes to an end. The world simply doesn't feel as stable these days. Not only was Crossbow attacked, but many other worrying rumors are swirling around of late. Now is the time for the church to work to soothe the hearts of the public. Oh, Adios, please guide us along the correct path. Hey, where the hell is Celestin? Hey, what's Annie doing here?
I'm helping Kenny think up of stuff for the festival. I think you should put a bunch of fish up. Everyone would think they were so cool.
Maybe I should just play all the fish I've got then.
I was gonna ask my brother for some advice on what to do for the festival. Turns out I can't get in touch with him for some reason.
Oh right, Lake Lord the Third. Oh right. Because of I believe at this time he's locked in a battle to maintain or to keep the fishing branch building that he basically stole underhandedly from the previous owners from Trails from Zero. In Trails to Azure, there's this whole side plot of like the original owners trying to do everything they can to like win back ownership of the fishing branch in Crossbell. So I think at this point, like, things are kind of heating up with like the Elite Four duels, basically. Oh wait, it's like September. Oh, I don't remember what day it was in Crossbell around the time we wrapped up that plot point. But no, was it during the final chapters? No, it wasn't during the final chapter. I think it was like the penultimate or something. But yeah, like Lord the Third is busy having a duel against Lloyd or something to over who wins the deed back or keeps it. I'm just gonna think of something for myself then. I guess it can't be too fancy since I don't have anyone to help me out. And he suggested that I display the fish I've caught or something. That seems simple enough. Oh, are they gonna make up? Oh shit. You know, part of me thought that, what's his name? Emil would be like looking up from over there. Yes, it's ready for you. I can heat up your dinner for you too, if you like. Oh god, I can already feel the awkward tension in the air. Hey Don, how you doing? I'm home. Is the bath ready? Ahem. Emil's tutor is over, so please try to keep quiet. Oh my god, you can feel how awkward it is because they know that they know what like crappy parents they've been, just fighting between each other, not focusing on their children. But oh my god, it's so awkward. Also, where the hell is their restroom? It's like, oh, is the bath ready? Where is the bathroom in this house? Like we go, like this is all there is to the house. Where's the bath? What's that done? Board game event sucks. Oh, Fate Requiem? Yeah. I still need to wrap up farming that. But yeah, the board game stuff is just really annoying. I really have to thank you, Klein. My parents wouldn't be getting along now, were it not for your advice. Hey now, don't give me credit for that. Everything turned out well because you had the courage to tell them how you felt. You think? Okay then, let's get studying. Let's show this math what we're made of. Okay. Hey, there's happy endings for this family. Oh. And by doing this, you can turn into an octodog. My word, you transformed that hot dog into an octopus. What? I didn't know you were capable of such miracles, Monica. Well, I don't know if I go that far, but how about I teach you how to make them? Then you can be a miracle worker too. You mean it? Thank you so much. Seems like she's really taken to cooking. Guess I'll have to octodogs to look for. I think they didn't mean to put the extra 2 there. I guess I'll have octodogs to look forward to next time she makes something. Amazing. To think that one could fashion a hot dog into a little octopus or cut an apple into the shape of a rabbit. I wasn't aware that cooking was such an intricate art. Oh my god, Laura. Oh no, typo. Dude, there's a good handful of typos all over Cold Steel. Laura's gotten hooked on cooking lately. It's nice to be able to teach her something after being her pupil for so long. This isn't the first time Kate's dawdled on his way back home. If he's not going to study, he could at least give me a hand. I'm sorry, sir, but your son is busy fawning over the church sister right now. Oh my god, this kid.
The first years do all the heavy lifting to set up the festival events, don't they? Well, they certainly did a great job last year. I had a delightful time. Can't wait to see how this year's turns out. Oh, wait, do you have a second dialogue? You start preparing for the Academy Festival right about now, right? I'm eager to attend this year, so good luck to you all. You can practically see the changing of the seasons in the sunset. Well, that and the summer flowers have all withered away. But now it's time for the autumn flowers to start blooming. While it's always saddening to see flowers wither away, no one can stop the changing of the seasons.
So what do you do when the summer flowers kind of wilt away? I mean, I guess no duh, kind of like throw them away and all that stuff, but... Oh, whoops.
It's hard to believe that it's been half a year since the new school year began. That explains how you first years have been looking so reliable these days. It's gotten so chilly lately. Must be a sign that I need to buy some new clothes for the fall.
Oh my god, how much mirror do you have?
Oh my, there's just so much to spend there's so much to spend money on at this time of the year. I was so ready to be dressed to the nines for the festival, and then I remembered all the students have to wear their uniforms. Oh well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to check out the fall fashions anyway. I wonder what Crow's plans are this year. From what I've heard, he essentially helped every single class with their festival attractions last year. He even stopped here to order some interesting outfits at the very last minute. It was a struggle to prepare those in time. We're gonna have our own concert, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna have our own concert.
My case sensors are tingling. Is he bugging poor Rosine again? I can always get carried away because she's such a sweet person. Well, my sensors aren't always right. Kay's been hanging around Rosine a lot lately. Hope he's not bugging her again. It's almost embarrassing to be associated with him sometimes.
One of the classes has got some, Garten thing in the works. Garten? Yes, they asked for some crazy elaborate stuff too. Guess you kids are all thinking big for this year's festival. Every year, you get all these super fancy events at the festival. That concert last year was one of a kind though? Or was one of a kind though? Oh shit, I need to buy some basic ingredients right now. Okay, I think that's good enough. You should be able to make it just in time. Well, with little Toby on the case, I'm sure we won't have much to worry about. Huh? I wonder what he's talking about. Oh, hey kid. Lots of dangerous stuff happening these days, so be careful on your way home. On the way home? What is going on?
Mommy and Daddy are always like this. Jeez.
Oh no. The kid is watching.
Oh, Hannah, my beautiful bride. After seemingly endless days and nights of longing, I have finally returned to your side. Oh, Harrison, dear husband, I never gave up hope that you were.
Oh my god, dude, it feels like they're acting out a stage play, but they're serious.
I gave up hope that you wouldn't. I never gave up hope that you would return. No words now, just your sweet embrace. Oh my, I'm sorry. I got caught up in Harrison's silly act. It's so embarrassing when your neighbor sees everything.
Oh, don't mind me just barging into your house. Oh, sorry. We got a little caught up in the festive mood. Now I'm really embarrassed. Oh my god. The most wholesome couple interest though. So head over heels for each other. Keep those beers coming. Looks like she's pretty wasted. I should just let her sleep it off. I'm done. Hit my limit. There needs to be more booze in this glass. I'd better leave her alone for now. She'll wake up soon enough. I happen to be in the middle of dinner preparations. There's still some time until everyone else returns, so dinner will have to wait until then. If you have any remaining business, it may be wise to finish it now. Lady Sarah has yet to sober up too. If you have any remaining business, it may be wise to finish it now. Anyone else on the upper floors? Oh no, it would be the rest of class 7, but no, they're all out and about. Duh. Nothing gets that feeling of youth, quite like the Academy Festival. They tell me Crow pulled off something really crazy last year. No idea what though, since I didn't get to see it. I'll hit the festival this year if I can take the time off. The Imperial Liberation Front is still at large, it would seem. I can't relax knowing those loonies are still running around out there.
Abbott seems awfully worried. You think we'll really end up going to war with Crossbell? I hope not.
About that.
It's only been 10 years since the war with Liberal. I don't want us to go through anything like that ever again.
100-Day War, huh? Oh my gasoline. Yeah. Oh my god. What were you doing hanging around the old schoolhouse, Celine? Is this something you want to tell me? Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that's as much I guess that's about as much as a cat can tell me. Yawning cat sounds. Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Well, hey, it's been a while. It's just about time for your Academy Festival, isn't it? Sounds like it'll be a riot. Maybe I'll manage to find the time to pop by at some point. It'd be great to see you there, but don't overwork yourself just to go. Now that hits the spot. A younger boy caring for you really is refreshing. She's definitely an odd one.
Oh, Misty, you're finally here! Right, I've got an important job for you tonight. You gotta help me out with my new plan. Call it the Long Live Radio Trista strategy. The two of us can pull this off if we work together. So let's get this meeting started. You've gotta help me out with the Long Live Radio Trista strategy. Okay, now it's the same line.
Thanks for meeting me at the station, Michael. You're such a sweetheart.
Not the time, Misty. We got a big issue to deal with. The only thing that can get us past this censorship business is your popularity.
Someday, you'll learn to play along.
Wait, learn to play along?
Yes, you told me. Let's hurry up and get this meeting thing started then.
Learn to play along. Huh.
Oh, Misty's finally arrived. I was beginning to worry that we're going to have to cancel tonight's admin time. Misty makes the director panic on a regular basis, but they really are perfectly suited to work with each other. Tonight's broadcast should be as fantastic as ever.
I wonder. Yeah. So, is that about... I guess that's about it for everything so far. Well, time to see everyone's bond scene and see who I want to pick.
I made some cookies at the cooking club today. Nicholas and Margarita got all freaked out about it, but it was super fun.
What did you do this time?
I let Lammy help me flatten out the cookie dough.
Oh my fucking god. Someone put a leash on this girl. And on Lammy. Although, wouldn't the leash just drop off as soon as Lammy disappears? Or is that just like a stealth mode?
But he kind of flattened the whole board on accident. It's almost charming when you put it like that.
Should I spend some time with her?
Mind if I hang out with you for a bit, William? We don't really get the opportunity to rock together very often. Sure, go ahead. Sit down and kick your feet up. Life as a student is so much fun. I've been here for a month already and I haven't gotten bored of it at all.
I'm glad to hear it. Oh yeah, you made some cookies at the cooking club, didn't you? How'd they turn out?
Wanna try them for yourself?
We only took some cookies out of a paper bag.
Here you go, they're pretty good.
Awesome, can't wait. Munch. Oh, it's a bit salty.
Yeah, I messed up and used salt instead of sugar.
That's such a cliche that I didn't think people actually did it. But it's actually pretty good though, if you put aside the saltiness.
Hey, Rean. Did you even stop to think that I might have poisoned that cookie?
Didn't even cross my mind. You wouldn't have really gained anything by doing that though, would you?
That's true. You might not want to be so trusting though. Just like you forget I'm with the intelligence division sometimes.
Okay, that is true, mostly due to how natural it feels to have you here. Think about it. There are a ton of students here at Thor's, and a lot of them are kind of weird, to be honest. This isn't a normal school, and you're not an average student, but you fit here and make things more interesting. I mean, I guess in that way, Thor's is kind of like the salty cookie, and maybe that makes you the salt. What kind of comparison is that?
Huh. I think I kinda get what you mean. I'm not really sure though.
It's fine if you don't get it right now, but maybe it'll make sense someday. Thanks for the cookie. I wouldn't mind having some more another time.
Got it. I'll make it even saltier just for you.
That's not what I meant. Oh my god.
I kinda get what you mean, I guess. Look forward to my next batch of cookies though. They'll be even saltier, tastier.
Okay, next up, Crow. Where is he? Second floor in class 7. What you doing sitting here by yourself, Crow? Guess you're studying? Nah, thinking. What are you doing here, Crow?
Nothing much.
Something happened?
Just feeling a bit sentimental.
It's nothing serious, don't worry about it, man. Bro, sentimental? Now I'm really curious. Hey, Crow. I'm a bit tired myself, to be honest, but would you mind if I sat here with you for a while? I swear, you get weirder by the day. But sure, feel free. You're not sitting! What a sunset. Between this and the cooler weather, it feels like fall's finally here. Sure does. Can't help but feel I kinda let the summer go to waste though. Crow. Up for a round of blade? Seriously? Where'd that come from? It seems like you got something on your mind, and that's not a good look for you. A round of blade might only distract you for a little while, but still. I don't like seeing you down like this.
I want to help, even if I can't do much. Oh. Just because you're a second year doesn't mean you need to pretend you're indestructible. We're in this together. Me and the rest of Class 7 are always here to listen. We know you're there for us. It's what being a classmate— no. That's what being friends is all about. Rean. That better not be a promise you don't intend to keep. Well? Huh? You're a lifesaver, man. As it just so happens, my wallet is very empty. Aw, no, we got pranked. I mean, okay, wait, how did he find out about me mass-producing omelets? How did he find out? I was sweating out how I survived the next festival, or the festival next month without any cash. Crow took out his blade cards. Besides, how could I say no to such a kind offer? What do you say we start the betting at 100 Mira? Whoa, hold on. Please let us actually play it.
Alright, let's get started.
Oh shit, we actually do play it! Oh shit! No, I'm gonna kick your ass. Dude, I got 3 bolts.
I'm up first. You fell for it.
You fell for it? What the fuck? Well then.
Not bad.
No, I don't want to use the mirror too early. That's such a... I feel like... Oh, do I go for the 4 and... Do I go for the 4 and... go for a reset? Because I don't want to burn my extra bolts. I feel like he has 6, like, pocket 6 and 7s. Because I don't want to use the mirror too early. No, I'll go for a reset.
Same score, gotta redraw. You're first.
Well...
Same score, gotta redraw. I'm up first. You fell for it. Not bad.
Let me see, do you have another pocket one? Yeah, you do, you son of a bitch. Okay, he has like, that was 2 mirrors. There's no way he has another one.
No, seriously?
And then a bolt. Fucking 7! Yeah, no, fuck that.
Not bad. Same score, gotta
fuck.
redraw. You're first. Same score, gotta redraw.
Oh, no, dude. If he gets like a fucking, if he gets like a fucking 4 or some shit.
I'm up first. Oh man, I lost!
Hey, top deck, bitch. Well, shit. Didn't think I was gonna lose. Okay, double or nothing, let's go. You couldn't pay me anyway. You tricked me, didn't you? Took you long enough. Psychological warfare, my friend. People can't resist when they see a joker like me acting all sentimental. They start lining up to get fleeced. I can't believe I fell for it. Hey, Detail, how you doing? If it didn't work, I wouldn't do it. Honestly, though, it's been a month already. Should have figured me out by now. I really should. But you're one of us now. How can I not be concerned? You're one weird dude. Well, we've already got our cards out, so how about another round? Might as well. No best this time, though. Alright, I can dig it. Doesn't hurt to have to get a regular match in every now and then. And so the two of them play Blade with the dying light of the setting sun streaming into the window. Playing a round or two without money up for grabs isn't so bad every now and then. We should play again sometime. I'm always up for a game or two. You know what, I'm just making that separate save just because of that winning outcome. But anyways, let's see how Elisa's is. But yeah, so far I'm kinda kind of just with crows. Because he did kind of play us hook, line, and sinker with looking all feelsy and stuff. Millium, that's okay. Are you already done with practice for the day, Elisa?
Yeah, the second years are all busy preparing for the festival. They might ask me to help them out with setting things up here at some point too. I guess nobody's getting any rest until the festival's over. Especially those of us who haven't come up with anything yet. Yeah, I really hope we can find something that's perfect for us. Should I stay around to talk with her some more? Hey Elisa, would I be getting in your way if I stayed around a little while longer? Oh no, not at all. There's a spare cross here, so how about we play some catch too? A cross? Oh, the stick thing. The stick thing. I never used one before. Would you mind showing me how to use it? I'd be happy to.
This seems a lot more special than the other Bond scenes already.
Catch.
Ooh, back to you.
Oh, that one actually flew pretty straight. You're getting the hang of this.
Little by little.
You know, it's nice to play catch with you like this. I never expected that we'd end up this close.
Whoa, Rean.
What? That kinda came out wrong. I only meant that a few months ago you couldn't stand to be in the same room with me, but here we are now. Well, there was the accident and all, which I specifically told you to forget about. My bad. But this makes me happy. I remember worrying that we'd never be able to make up, so I'm glad we could just play ball now. Cut it out, you're making me blush. I know what you mean though. I just wish our time together didn't have to come to an end. Wait, now my words are coming out wrong. I meant that I don't want our time together as classmates to come to an end. That's all I meant, okay? Yeah. You've got a good point though. We're going to be second years in just a few months, and 1 year after that we'll be graduating. That sounds like a long time for now, but I'm sure it'll be over before we know it. Yeah. Hey, Rean. Do you remember what we talked about back in Nord? I don't think I would have become any stronger without Class 7's help and support. Yours included. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for telling me to keep looking up.
Okay. Dude, compared to every other Bond scene we've read up until this point, I wonder who they really think we should stick with.
I'm finally starting to move forward, step by step. That's something I probably couldn't have done if I hadn't come here and met Class 7. Or the rest of the Academy. Or if we didn't all get to spend time together like this. I agree. But I guess we both said some pretty embarrassing stuff now that you mention it. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. But even so, I stand by what I said that night. If I'm going to move forward, I want to do it with you in Class 7, and all the members of the lacrosse club. Because I wouldn't be moving forward at all without all of you helping me. And I'd like to think I've helped you too. And I'm sure that'll stay true enough next month's field study. Or through next month's field study. And the Academy Festival after that. Me too, Lisa. I feel exactly the same way. Things might seem rough now with our last field study coming up. The looming shadow over our final exams doesn't help either. And to be honest, we'll probably have even more challenges to face as second years. But the time we spent together, both the good times and the bad, those are what we're going to remember. Those sounds are the blocks we keep putting together until we find the shape of the lives we want to live.
Oh my god, that's so cheesy! That's so cheesy, holy shit! Those times are the blocks we keep putting together until we find the shape of the lives we want to. Oh my god, you can't make this shit up.
Yeah, you're right. As long as we don't give up and stick together, we're going to be just fine.
Dude, if that wasn't like enough of a reason to keep with Elisa for this day, dude, I don't know what is. Like, Crow, he just pranked us a bit. I mean, you know, there's like some maybe some subtle things with like other developments maybe, but also Milliam's. I mean, maybe it was just a way of like her maybe opening up a bit more Class 7, or maybe I don't know, man. But dude, with all this for Elisa, dude, I can't exactly say no to that. Cringe Schwarzer. Oh my god. I mean, basically, just put Rean and Lloyd in the same room together. See what lines they come up with.
That was a fun way to pass the time. I wouldn't mind doing it again sometime if you like.
That would be great.
Thanks. Well, let's keep up the good work. Hopefully we'll get some idea of what to do with our lives during all this.
But Elisa? I mean, Elisa's good. So I think that's about everything? Yeah, I think that's about everything. I'm not missing something by any chance, right? Although, I'm still weirded out by... Celestin not being here. Where'd he go? Because you almost never see that guy away from the reception desk. Although, speaking of, where is Patrick? Oh, wait, did I ever go inside the gymnasium? Oh. Yeah, I forgot. Wait, oh shit! What are you doing here, Schwarzer? Not a whole lot, just passing. I can't believe I almost overlooked the gymnasium. Holy shit! You seem pretty focused though.
Huh, what do you mean by that? I hope you're not implying that I made my way here to practice or any such nonsense.
Got it. He seems kind of crestfallen. Hey, did something happen?
Nothing that has to do with you.
For all this noble posturing, Patrick worries about things like anyone else. Maybe I can help him out. Nah. Would you mind telling me what happened? I'm not trying to offer you my help as charity or anything like that, but sometimes it can help just to talk things through with someone.
You really are a strange fellow, aren't you? But if I must, I must.
If you wouldn't mind.
Where do I begin? To be completely frank, I'm a little concerned about Celestin.
Oh. That's a surprise. Can't imagine what a butler of his skill could do to cause someone concern.
Huh. It seems you may be overestimating his abilities somewhat.
Dude, have you seen Celestin doing some kind of like back alley deals with Mict? Like, he frequents that place. Like, what kind of a noble butler frequents like a Mict's pawn shop? Hello? Excuse me.
For the last week or so, he's been acting rather odd, for lack of a better term. Not only has he stopped reprimanding me when he normally would, but he's taken to spoiling me too.
What?
Worse yet, every reply he gives me sounds half-hearted and empty. Now that is odd for him. This is the first time he's ever done something like this too. Don't misunderstand me, he still performs his duty as a butler magnificently. However, his actions as of late have made him seem distant. More so than ever. Curiously, I also overheard him discussing seemingly serious issues over the telephone too. Huh. Something must be going on. Agreed. Unfortunately, whenever I bring it up, he simply brushes me off. This is infantilizing. Infantilizing? Of course, but more dishearteningly, it feels like a betrayal of trust. I've never seen the two of us as a typical master and servant, but... I've never seen the two of us as a typical master and servant, but something more. Perhaps something more akin to brothers. Oh. Maybe I can worm some details out of him. Oh. It's possible he might be going through something he'd rather not involve those he cares about in. But I won't get involved if you don't want me to. If that's the case, you truly wouldn't mind. Not in the slightest. Leave it to me. What exactly do you hope to gain by helping me, Schwarzer? I suppose it doesn't matter. You will likely find Celestin attending to the upper class dorm. I leave discovering the truth to you. I'll head right over there. Well then, Schwarzer, I leave this issue in your hands. I'll be here when you're ready to report. Well then, dude, seriously, to think that I almost missed out on the gymnasium. Dude, I think that might have locked me out of getting the A0 rank. Holy crap. Oh, hello there. Is there something I can help you with? I'm actually looking for Celestin. You haven't seen him around anywhere, have you? I have, but he left for your dorm just a short while ago. So Celestin and Sharon are related with each other in some way. Dude, the combat maid, combat butler duo. Name a more iconic. Well, I don't know. We don't know anything about them. But he left for your dorm just a short while ago. He mentioned having to collect something from, having something to collect from Sharon. From Sharon, huh? I wonder what it is. Thank you very much for the info. I'll try to catch him over there. Oh, hello, Master Rean. Is there something you need from me? I'm actually searching for Celestin right now. Have you seen him? I heard that he was headed over here. Indeed, you missed him by a matter of moments. As it happens, I had made too much for dinner this evening, so I decided to offer him what we wouldn't be able to eat, which he would gladly take off of our hands. So he was here to collect it. I see. Oh, that is a dude. That is a bold-faced lie if I ever saw one. You think Sharon would over prepare something? Maids and butlers have their own economy here, don't they? What? Or does that mean he headed back to the upper class dorm then? Not necessarily. There's something about his demeanor that seemed quite different than usual. He was considering a brief stop at Kirsch's on his way back to unwind a little, though I can't say for sure that he's headed there. Kirsch's, was it? Well, that's my next stop at least. Thank you, Sharon. You're very welcome. Okay. Celestin. Oh, good day, Master Rean. My apologies as always for the constant trouble Master Patrick causes you. Oh, no worries. He's not half as much trouble as he tries to be. Hold on a second, is that alcohol you're drinking? Not even I can escape the allure of drinking on the job once in a while. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was my terrible attempt as a joke. Of course, this is non-alcoholic. I'm here for the atmosphere rather than the intoxication. I see. Patrick was right, he is acting kinda strange. Time for me to get to the bottom of this. Hey, Celestin. If I may, Master Rean, allow me to guess the sequence of events that brought you here. Oh my god. On your way to the trading hall, you just so happen to bump into Master Patrick. After a period of guarded discussion, he let slip his words about me.
Dude.
And being the paragon of selflessness you are, you offered to talk with me, which ultimately led you here. Am I correct? You haven't been watching us from the shadows or anything, have you? Not at all. It was a simple deduction when you know the pieces in play and the surrounding circumstances.
Dude, he's playing like 4D chess at all times, holy shit.
However, the real surprise is that Master Patrick could bring himself to make a request of you. I must have caused him more concern than I ever imagined. He's really worried about you. I don't want to ask you to say any more than you're comfortable with, but isn't there anything you can tell me? Oh. Let's just say that things are rather complex. Then, would you prefer to talk to Patrick about whatever's going on? I feel kind of bad for him the way things stand. I understand. You've come all this way for Master Patrick's sake, so it would be rude of me to leave things as they are. But just telling you everything would be a bit of a bore, so why don't we play a little— oh, dude, what the fuck? We're gonna play Blade? Why don't we play a little card game? What kind of card game? I have 2 Blade cards here. One card is a 1, the other is a 7. Now watch carefully as I shuffle. Oh no! Correctly guess which one is a 7, and you win. Do that, and I'll tell you everything you wish to know. Well, if you don't mind me getting one question in now, is there a point to all this? I admit it's kind of an unusual requirement, but this is a deeply personal matter, so I'm a little hesitant to discuss it. In other words, I'd rather put myself into a situation in which I don't have the choice not to. Now it makes sense. Well then, I accept your challenge. Huh, thank you. Then please choose, Master Rean. Which card is a 7? Was there some like sleight of hand that I might have missed? Because this looks way too obvious. I'm sorry. This looks way too obvious that it was on the right. That it's on the right. Dude, no, dude. I feel like no way. Am I going crazy? There's no way that it looked that simple. No. I'll do it anyways. I'll go with the card on the right. Understood. Allow me to flip the card. Okay. And there's a 7. Okay, first try. Cause like I thought that they would have seamlessly like overlapped them so that they keep the cards like in the same spots, but it looked like they cross over. So I was like, wait, am I going crazy? Looks like I win, Selson. Indeed. Excellently played, Master Rean. So if you wouldn't mind, fear not, I am a man of my word. But how do I begin? I recently received a direct order to return to the Hiram's household from the Marquis himself. In fact, I'm expected to return to St. Arc as early as next week. Oh! Are you serious? Gravely. Personally, I'd much rather stay by Master Patrick's side. However, I've been told that things are getting hectic over there. I see. I'm surprised to hear that the Marquis would ask for Selson specifically. He must be even more talented than we think he is, Combat Butler. However, Marquis High Arms is an incredibly good-hearted man. It's entirely possible that he will allow me to continue to do as I wish, so long as I carry out the duties so long as I carry out the duties he asks of me. I've been trying to find a way to remain in Trista, no matter how much additional work I must do. That's what's had me so occupied as of late. And that, embarrassingly enough, has been the root of my odd behavior. That'd do it. But Do you mind if I ask why you want to stay by Patrick's side that much, though? Perhaps it does seem a bit strange from your perspective. I'm afraid we don't have much time for the full story, but I will say this. Master Patrick was the one to treat me not as a servant, but as an equal. He gave me a place in the world that others couldn't, and for that, I would do anything for him. Aw, what? Wow. So sweet of him. God damn. I never knew. So this is what Patrick meant when he said they're more than just master and servant. That said, I feel terrible that my attempts to remain by his side have caused him so much concern. But telling you all this has made up my mind. How so? I've decided I'm going to tell his lordship exactly how I feel. Should that fail, I will simply have to think of something else, but I will stay with Master Patrick. But it was speaking to you that allowed me to reach that conclusion. But if bouncing your thoughts off me helped, then I'm glad I was here. Well then, I shouldn't waste another minute here if I want to settle all this. Allow me to take my leave, Master Rean. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. Also, could I ask you to explain my behavior to Master Patrick? I have some explaining on my own to do later, of course, but I would like it if you could at least share the basic details and my feelings on the matter with him. Of course, you can count on me. And he just walks off like that. I wonder where he would have gone. Would he go to Patrick right away? I feel like he would go to Mix or the upper class dorm. Nope. Wait, where am I? Okay. No, I don't think there's anything else that... Nah, I think it's just like gone off the map. Did you get anything out of Celestin? I did. Rean told Patrick about their card game and what Celestin told him afterward. So he's been told to return to St. Arc. Yet he's still doing everything in his power to prevent that from happening. Huh. Trying to take action without consulting me again. What foolishness. Why do you seem so happy about that? Happy? Sometimes I wonder what color your sky is, Schwarzer. Besides, even if Celestin were forced to leave my side, I would be perfectly... No matter, you did well today. You're the last person I'd want to be indebted to, so take this and call us even. Yo, he had a still blue? Oh, fuck yeah! But hold on, I didn't help you expecting some kind of reward. That just makes things even worse. I do not wish to be in your debt. Think of this as me having filed a formal request and you having fulfilled it. Nothing more. As such, you receive your reward, walk away, and no loose ends remain. Got it. You've done what I needed you, You've done what I needed you to do. Your presence is no longer necessary. Do not mistake my relieved expression for one of gratitude. Nothing can be further from the truth. Alright then. Alright. So I think that should be about everything now. Alright. Time to move on.